Yo, welcome to the microdosing adventures. My name is Julian Karsten and we are on day 12. I'm microdosing 0.5 grams of truffles. I wanted to talk about a few things I'm observing. As you've seen in the title, one sounds very grim. I wanted to talk about thinking about death. So let's jump right into it. And if you guys like this series and you want to see more of it, press the like button. I would really appreciate it if you do that. And also don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on these types of videos. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Yesterday for some reason, I had a sensation. I was thinking about death. I don't know why. I find it a very dark subject matter. I don't think about it that often, but I was sitting on the couch. I think it was during a meditation. I immediately wrote about it afterwards. But something interesting happened to me where I really feared death. And that's a new sensation for me. And I'm going to be very honest with you guys, or I'm going to be raw. I want this series to be very raw. In the darkest periods, a few years ago, you guys have seen, as you can see in the video above, you guys have heard that I had some darker periods. I thought about dying. I didn't want to die, I didn't plan to die, but in those times it felt strange to talk about this, but it felt relaxing, like, oh man, damn, it's crazy to talk about this on camera, but it felt like it would unburden me or something, like it would give me some rest in those days. And I can still remember some crazy moments where I was literally lying naked on the floor, thinking like, what the hell am I doing? It would be so relaxing to just close your eyes. It's crazy that I'm talking about this, but hopefully someone out there maybe sees this and thinks to themselves, or maybe someone is in the dark right now and can see me, someone who's actively getting themselves or has gotten themselves back together and found a way out, because I have found a way out. And microdosing is helping me to keep on getting out of that hole. And the hole is way back now, or the hole is in the past right now. So yeah, it's some deep stuff. So the point I was making is that I feared death. And that's a new sensation for me. Like in the past 4 years, I haven't felt a real fear of death. It always shimmered in the back of my mind. So, it would be so relaxing if you wouldn't wake up in the morning, right? I'm so exhausted, or I'm so tired, or, just fed up with things. It's crazy to say that and to think about that. But yeah, well, I think it's a positive that yesterday I felt anxious about I don't want to die. And I think the idea of that you don't want to die is comes from that your life feels great, or that you feel okay, or that you feel good, right? I think that says a lot. So it might feel like or it might sound like a strange nano thought, like I don't want to die, I have a fear of death. But for me, it just felt like a something intense, or something big, or like a shift, like a mindset shift. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I don't have any insights from it or takeaways for you guys. Hopefully it shows someone who is not feeling themselves that you are not strange, or you are not crazy that you're having those type of thoughts. Many people have them. I know I've spoken with multiple people that if you saw them at a party, you would think they are the light of the party, but deep inside they don't feel themselves, or they're struggling with something, and everyone is struggling. So keep hanging in there, and things will get better. Another thing I wanted to talk about is that I want to eventually add in lion's mane in my routine. I read about that it enhances neuroplasticity, and that there's this thing in microdosing which is called stacking, where people stack different substances like vitamin B, B3, and lion's mane and niacin on top of the microdose. So I'm going to do some research into that. I ordered the lion's mane, and I'm going to show you guys it eventually when I have it. Also, an interesting observation that I'm having is that the day threes. So I do the Fadiban protocol. I take a dose on day 1, not on day 2, not on day 3, and on day 4 I take another dose. There's an interesting trend happening, which is that on day 1 I feel most anxious, day 2 I feel less anxious, and on day 3 I actually feel my best. So I feel the most energized. I feel mentally the freshest on day 3. That's an interesting thing I'm observing. Oh, and another interesting thing is that for tracking my vitals, the next thing, or the next YouTube series in which I would do like a challenge like this, or do something long term. I'm thinking about, for instance, doing a 30-day Joe Dispenza meditation challenge, where I do his entire course of 30 days and I vlog about it every day and see how it goes. But I wanted to mix up the vitals a bit. First of all, I want to track more of them. And secondly, I don't want to, like on day 1 of this challenge, we are on day 12. I'll link to day 1 above. We were, I immediately gave like my mood a 6 or an 8 or whatever. Next time I do a challenge, I will start everything at a baseline, which is like 5. And I will see, like, is it above 5 or is it below 5? And I will see if it keeps increasing, instead of giving it an 8 or a 6 or whatever, because I don't give 7s. And I'll see if that is, if that makes it, like, if that makes it more easy to see trends. So let's jump into the vitals. I feel better. I feel way better. My mood is a 9, which is high. I'm really happy about that. It's I just feel better. I feel better in general. I feel amazing. I feel good. I feel a little bit tired. My sleeping is not going amazing, but I don't feel that bad about it. So I think that's a good thing. Clarity is a 9 as well. I feel fresh in the brain. I'm quick on my thoughts. I'm not drowsiness. I'm not indecisive. I don't have brain fog. So yeah, it keeps staying high, so that's amazing. Anxiety was very low today. I had a day in which I had to drive through the Netherlands, do some physical work, some physical labor for our company, and anxiety was low. It was at a 2. Creativity today was higher than normal. It was at an 8. Why? I wanted to do some writing after work. Composed like 20 tweets that I wanted to do in the future, and I had fun with it. I came up with new ideas, I came up with new tweets, and that felt good. So creativity is up. That is actually one of the highest or the sharpest risers that I've seen so far, which is astonishing, and I'm really happy about that. Focus, I did not really need my focus today. It was at a 6. I did a lot of phone calls in the car. I listened to some podcasts. Yeah, so not really needed my focus today, so I did not have to be charged that much. My HRV is still high, it's at a 53. My sleep was very low for me, only 6 hours and 30 minutes. And my resting heart rate is at a 51. So my vitals keep being stable. I'm very happy about that. No sudden or strange changes there. I keep my diet very stable. I think the only days where my vitals really mix up is after a day of really bad eating. But yeah, well, I have stayed consistently with healthy eating, so I think that's good. I know it was very personal, and I know it was maybe a little bit dark in the beginning, but you know, I don't mind. I just want this to be raw. I want people to see the real things that are going on. I want to share with people that things can really improve. I think the microdosing is really improving my life. I can feel it in my bones. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, press the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.